the middle of Australia, how big are the spiders? Really not that big. I have little spiders, and they're actually good. The little spiders in Australia are very nice because they eat all the things that try and get in my house. So spiders are actually your friends because they eat all the other pests. So I leave the spiders in the corner of the room. So if I look at the top of my room, the spiders that live in the corner, I can just see them right now. They're just chilling in like the top, the roof of the ceiling of the building room, I should say. They just chill there. I don't bother them. They go and eat all the pests in the room, and I don't have to deal with them. And yeah, like the house does have what's it called? It has been sprayed for like pesticides and stuff. So realistically, not much should get in, but stuff does try to sneak in sometimes. One time we had like ants just like in the kitchen like island. They were just like crawling around it, and I was like, why are there ants in the kitchen island? Turns out they had somehow broken in under the kitchen island and were somehow walking into the house from below. I don't know how. Ants are very industrious, so we had to deal with that. And then we had like I forget what they were, but they were basically subsisting off of like pasta that had been left out. Yeah, there were weevils. There were little weevils in our house, and it took a long time for us to get rid of those because they were just like being bastards and wouldn't go away. Because like I thought I got rid of all of them, and it was like, fine, okay, no more weevils. Like my roomies were treating me like I was fucking insane. I'm gonna be honest. My roomies were like, Clio, you're insane. There's no actual weevils. You've made it up. And I was like, no, there's something is in the pantry. It is. They are eating everything. I keep seeing them. There's bugs everywhere. We need to get rid of them. Finally, I managed to show my roommates being like, look at this. And I basically picked up some like bag of pasta that had been at the back of the pantry, held it up to them, and you can just see the weevils, just like hundreds of them. Not hundreds of them. There was maybe like 50 of them. And I was just like, what the fuck is this then? Huh? What is this? And then my roomies were like, oh, okay. So then we did a massive cleanse of the entire pantry. Bin bags upon bin bags upon bin bags of things that were just full of weevils. And like, we had like a shelving system in the thing. Picked up the shelving system. Hundreds of weevils just like chilling under there dead. Because they ran out of food. I guess they weren't really chilling. They were just there. And then, yeah, just had to take everything out of the pantry, everything out, all the things that could survive, because they weren't, like they were jars of stuff that weevils didn't get into. But like basically all of the pasta, all of the rice, everything from that they would eat, all gone. And then we had to restock the pantry again. And then we bought proper Tupperware, or plastic tubs to keep all of the pastas and rice in. But now that I remember it, I think my roomie has gotten a bit slack, because I think there's some stuff left out in the open. So we might need to remind roomie and be like, by the way, you've left some pasta and rice out, so we might want to put that back in the tubs, because we remember what happened last time. It was like a whole day of just like trying to cleanse the friggin' pantry of weevils. Oh, they're so evil. That's why they've got the name evil in their name. The word evil. Yes, evil weevils. Yes. So yeah, that was one of the worst bug things I've had to deal with in this house, was that. And that was like, was that pre-phase? I think that was pre-phase. What insect am I most afraid of? I think there's some insects that I'm afraid of, but when push comes to shove, you can't be afraid of weevils, right? Like if you get afraid of them, they're just gonna stay there forever, right? Because you're not going to want to touch them. But you have to cleanse your household of the bugs. I don't hate butterflies. I think butterflies are beautiful. Moths are a little creepy. Like, if you look up close at a moth, they're kind of like fuzzy and furry, and I'm like, oh, that's a bit weird. But moths can also be quite beautiful as well. There's definitely going to be croaky crawlies that probably I go like, ew, that. But like the spiders that chill in my room are very small. They're very, very small, and they just chill in the corner, and yeah. One of your fears is opening your bag of rice and seeing weevils inside. Make sure you buy some plastic tubs, guys, so they can't get through. But apparently, when I was looking up advice online, apparently weevils, if they're fucking hungry enough, they will try to bite through plastic. So try and get maybe something thick enough to get through it. Centipedes. I don't think we get centipedes in Australia. Or do we? I live in very, very out in the sticks. I think a centipede would probably get eaten before it would reach my house. There's a lot of things out here that would probably just eat a centipede. Oh, no, we do get centipedes. Our most prominent centipede can grow up to 150 to 170 millimeters. So that's not that big. That's like, what, 1 centimeter? I think that's 17, not 1.7. Oh, it is. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I mean, the picture doesn't make it look that bad. I won't trigger people's, not arachnophobia, but like, what would the insectophobia? I won't show stuff on stream. So it's 17 centimeters long. They're creepier than spiders. They can be, but like, I don't know. I think a lot of the times I rationalize insects as being a part of an ecosystem. And I think I can rationalize the function of insects so I don't need to worry about, you know, I think for me at least, I can rationalize the existence of insects in my area as serving a purpose that is beneficial to me, so I don't necessarily have to worry so much about like being terrified of them, because realistically they don't care about me. They don't, like, they're only going to have a problem with me if I antagonize them, right? If I pissed off the insect or the roach, or, well, not the roaches, but if I pissed off like a spider, then of course the spider's going to be, you know, territorial and defensive and like try and, you know, defend itself and maybe bite you. But if you just leave it alone, like if I try, that's kind of what I want to do, is like I just leave insects alone. And if I do that, then theoretically they shouldn't want to attack me. Sometimes, you know, there's arseholes, there's mosquitoes, right, that go out and bite you because they need to live, and so you just want to kill them. Mosquitoes are one of those insects, right, where you can, if you remove them from the ecosystem, it would actually be a net benefit, right? If we wiped out mosquitoes, everything would be better, right? Because realistically, anything that eats a mosquito would also eat other things in the ecosystem. Do mosquitoes actually get hunted? Isn't that what we're trying to do as well? Is that we're trying to... Isn't there like some sort of little bioengineering terrorism kind of stuff? Where it's like, we're releasing mosquitoes that are not bloodsuckers or something into the ecosystem, and then the mosquitoes then pass on those genes to the next generation. I think in Australia there's a fire ant situation going on at the moment. I think the fire ants epidemic is something that's been an issue, really. I think it's maybe something to do with the spread up to Queensland, because I think Queensland kept fire ants out. Fire ants in Australia are a serious invasive pest, first detected in Brisbane in 2001, and are now a major biosecurity concern, with a large eradication program in place in southeast Queensland. There you go. They pose a significant threat to native wildlife, agriculture, and human health due to their painful stings and aggressive nature. Australia is actively working to contain and eradicate the species through government-funded efforts and public awareness campaigns. Love bugs don't bite humans, but they did wipe out mosquitoes. However, love bugs propagate like crazy. Oh, it's like the Krogans from Mass Effect. It's M7 Day. Love bug. I know Dizzy. Dizzy's a love bug. Oh, they're unusual looking. Why am I seeing images of them conjoined? Are they having sex? Is this an image of a love bug having sex? Why are they butt to butt? Is that why they're called love bugs? Because they're butt to butt all the time? I thought love bugs was just a cute thing that Dizzy made up. They're constantly fucking. Oh. Yeah, it's just I'm just a Google image, and like the first image is them butt to butt. Third image, butt to butt. Fifth image, butt to butt. Seventh image, butt to butt. Eighth image, butt to butt. 10th image, butt to butt. It's so butt to butt. There's more images of them being butt to butt than not butt to butt. What is a love bug? They are considered a nuisance by many motorists, especially in the state of Florida, due to its swarming behavior during the species' mating season. The Wikipedia page is funny. Love bugs at the bus stop at Walt Disney World Resort, September 2006. Holy fuck, there's a lot of them. You're not kidding. I'm not bugged out by it, but I would probably be like a bit avoidant of that area, I guess, if I see a swarm of love bugs. They only live a few days, damn, but I guess that's why they fuck so much then. They're like, may as well, we've only got a little bit of life left in us. Damn, imagine waking up one day and just realizing you're a quarter of your way through your fucking life. But you've had 25 years of your life so far, you've probably done great things, hopefully. Like, you know, having fun as a kid. All those fun memories of being a kid and having fun. I'm sure, well, hopefully you guys have had nice lives. I don't want to profile and say stuff like, oh, well, your VTuber watches, something must have gone horribly wrong. But, You love those pimple popping videos? How about those botfly extractions? I don't think I like the botfly extractions, they are pretty gross. I don't watch all of the pimple popping stuff. Like, I don't do I don't fuck with the cysts or anything like that. Like, the really horrible ones, I think one of the top videos of the popping subreddit is literally like it's like a cow getting a giant cyst popped, and it literally, like, floods the room, and I went, bleh! And you guys are probably hearing that are gonna go, bleh! It's pretty fucking foul. Yeah, imagine the smell. Well, I might gag, actually.